So we start this journey by going to
You
sleep.
But the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
So some idiots decide to try and invade my camp in the middle of the night while I'm trying to get some sleep.
Brother, we're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn.
And apparently they're
Why
from
should we let
Cazador, and they're
Cazador have
trying
all the fun?
to steal
After
Astorian
all
from
he's
us.
done to us.
The 7 can unite.
We do try to convince them to go against Cazador and be with us and fight against him. But his power over them is too strong.
He owns us.
So we end up having to
We have no
fight
choice. We must
all of them.
obey. Get out of here, Astorian. Before.
And then we proceed to easily take out them all.
What matters
Now
now
getting
is
that
I
back
can
past
stand up
us,
to Cazador. He
Astorian
will be
is
fierce.
all ready to
And he'll
kill
be even
Cazador
more
with
furious
us.
when I get to that crypt.
Do the same. My darling,
And we have a quick
we
chat
must
with
inform our
Aelin
friend of our news.
and
Indeed.
Isabel, and they tell
I've
us that
scouted
they
a
have to go
Selûnite
away
enclave
for
outside the
quick
city.
some time.
They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered
But they are
and
ready
bruised.
to fight with us
Aelin and
against
I
the
will go to
Absolute
them,
when that time
provide what
comes.
help we can.
So we continue our journey after that night, and apparently Sarahart recognizes some graffiti and says that it's her handwriting.
Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this?
Right.
So we keep on going, and apparently we are let into this random house just beside Sarahhart's graffiti. So we head on inside,
So you're not here to see her.
and Rion here
Who
is
are you
looking
then?
for
Is a bold
Jaheira.
thief who would just stroll into the druid Jaheira's home. Still, time to turn around and go.
And since we do have Jaheira at our camp, I decide to just go grab Jaheira and see what happens if I bring her here.
She's alive.
So I do let her know I do have her. We grab
quite
Jaheira,
sure she hasn't actually
jump back in.
died this time, brother.
and they were really
She looks
mad
dead.
that Jaheira apparently abandoned them. So they were almost about to kill her, but she was able to talk her way out of it.
The ear to prove I am no ghost.
Aye, Commander.
So I just continue.
Wait, one more thing.
This doesn't bother me at all.
There are doppelgangers among the cult. Be on your guard.
Huh. All right then. If you turn up looking for hugs and kisses, I'll be sure to shoot first.
That's my girl.
As I said,
So we continue,
do
and we meet up with this
first
Miri
you
lady
submit to
here.
the mapping of
She
the
tells
heart.
us to follow
Only
her.
then can we know what
So
is to
we
be done
end
with
up
you.
following her after
Follow me.
remaining silent. So I take a seat here, but Shadowheart wants all of the attention, and she tells me to get the hell out of her way so she can have a seat. After they chat a bit, she finally decides to show who she is.
My name.
Mother Superior. Lyconia Devere.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
So we do that. Gale shows us his jumping skills. So we continue forth. We scrounge around, checking for Shadowheart's past, because he gets a lot of memories at this area.
That's what they always told us. I think this was my favorite.
Surrender.
So we continue forth until we meet her, the same lady down there, and she asks us to hand over Shadowheart to punish her. But we tell her to simply fuck off. So we end up in a huge fight here. And after trying this fight for about maybe 2 hours, we get thoroughly destroyed and continue our journey out from there. We see this assassin here trying to kill somebody. We interrupt his ritual, or whatever the hell it was. So we end up killing all of them as well. And then, after killing all of them, we have a quick chat with the terrible Sherlock that loses everything. She's never at the right spot at the right time.
These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. That document you showed me before, the one with the victims' names on it, that was the briefing. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look...
So after that quick chat, we head over to the water temple, I want to call it. I don't remember what it's called. And apparently somebody got killed by a underwater boat thing or monster, I don't know. So we continue forth. I hear her say that these are offerings, and then I can take them. So I decide to take them, but they're really mad about it. But I continue, talk to what looks like the queen of the mermaids or whatever. She asks me to find that underwater thing and destroy it for her. So we just say yes, why not?
That privilege is not yours to earn.
So we try to find some hint about where this underwater thing is. We talk to all of the people by the pier, and we somehow convince this lady here to put more people on her boat for free of charge. We get the role, luckily.
Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find somewhere.
And he's very happy about it.
If you ever have children, you'll understand what you've done.
And we continue trying to find what's going on. We try to walk here, and apparently they did not warn me before attacking me, so we end up just killing all of them as well. Continuing trying to find where we're supposed to go. We talk to this guy over here. We convince him we're supposed to be there. But we end up killing them anyway, because they did not give us the answers I wanted. Continuing forth, we lockpick this double metal door here, get the roll, of course, and then we see these beasts that scare the hell out of me. So we kill all of them for doing that to me. And thinking there's nothing here, we head straight on back out, and apparently we talked to the wrong person over here. And if I had to talk to this guy, he actually told you where to go. So we walked all the way back, all the way over to kill some monsters. And then we finally found the underground area. And we see the boat that was used to kill that mermaid thing down there. And we ask this guy to take us to the underwater area, which he does. And then continuing forth, Gortaz tries to tell us what we should and should not do, and that he would explode the underwater prison. We tell him to fuck off, because he does not control what I do and do not do. So, we continue forth, and he does destroy the Iron Throne. But not before we can get in there really quickly, grab a few prisoners, and then run out on the very last turn. And even though we were only able to save a handful of people, they were still very happy that we were able to save at least some of them.
We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building.
What you were doing with us was
Horrid.
And the queen was really mad that we did not destroy the boat, apparently, immediately. We hand over the driver of the boat, and she gives us this armor that I'm never going to use. We continue our journey. I'm trying to be stealthy, sneaking into the factory, but I remember I suck at stealth, so he spots my summons immediately. So we end up having to kill all of the guards at the front. And then we get the role to go into the factory and go straight into another fight. So we kill all of them as well.
I thought her lost. I would give more than just my son.
This Tubin guy here tells us that he needs to go deeper into the factory, and if he does, he can take care of all of the monsters and everything. So that's exactly what we do. We do go deeper into the foundry. As soon as we go in, we get into yet another fight and end up killing all of them. But the Tubin guy ends up dying, so he can't help us at all. So we have to figure our own way. After trying to convince this brain here to not kill a person, we fail all of the rolls. So I end up just killing all of the brains instead of trying to save them myself. Going even deeper, I see here is a big room, probably a boss fight, so I try to sneak, but then again, I can't sneak. So we just kill them face first. After killing the boss, we find the controlling center of all of the...
You'll need more than magic or steel to destroy it.
So we use the bomb that Wulbren gave us. And barely being able to escape the foundry, it explodes. And then Wulbren was like really happy with us, but we really don't care about him. He did offer to help us when we go destroy the Absolute, so that's something. Otherwise we really don't care about this guy.
When the time comes, you may call on the Iron Hand gnomes. We will fight with you to defend this city.
So we head back to our camp, and a new letter from Orin telling us to do something that she wants us to do, but we decide that we don't listen to terrorists like her. So we try again after getting one more level to go finish Shadowheart's storyline. So we head down to the boss and the big fight. So after a lot of AoE damage, making Gale suicide for damage, and getting very lucky with our rolls, we are able to barely scrape on by and get the win. So we continue forth. We meet up with Shadowheart's parents, and also Shar the god.
Is but a guttering candle in the dark.
Cannot allow your
She wants Shadowheart to keep her parents alive so that she will still be a slave to Shar. So we decide to do the right thing and kill both of them. They turn into some light bubbles, and then they go away. And then we head on deeper into the sewers, and we find Orin's grandfather, who does this. 4-hit combo on Gale and destroys us. So we decide to block up their door with boxes so that the support can't come in. And after we blocked out the door, it was a fairly easy fight, honestly. And then we got level 11 as well. After going deeper into his lair, we find the flying elephant as a slave down here. And then we of course release him, because why not?
Wholeheartedly agree. But you gave the...
After leaving there, we find an ambush randomly. So we decide to ambush the ambushers and kill all of them. Get this random cutscene in the middle of fighting.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
I was so mad about the cutscene, I just killed them all immediately.
Architecture of her consciousness
And then
buckles and
apparently,
collapses.
the
Thoughts
brain
yield
is
to a
talking
flood of
through
overwhelming power.
this person.
The elder brain.
Do not waste time. What happened?
And then she faints because she could not handle the brain being inside of her. And so we loot her body, and this guard was really mad about it, so we show her who the main character is. And then we head on over, find this devil's circle. We put some random objects in the circle in a certain order, and then a portal opens up. But our Mind Flare partner doesn't like us going in there, so that's exactly what we do, go straight in there.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Karlach's not really happy about it, but we're still gonna go down here, kill everything.
On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. But it doesn't last outside this hole.
After meeting up with Hope, that has some of the best dialogue in the whole game, we decide to help Hope to escape. So we have to get a hammer, and we see this random copy of Raphael. He wanted to do some very strange things with me, so I decided that best course of action would just be to kill him. After Karlach destroys his minions, he gets stuck in some sort of loop, and it's just does one attack and changes into a circle, so it makes the fight very simple.
Let's go.
So after that, we got the hammer, which I forgot to record, and we go in here where the Hope is being imprisoned. We kill 2 spectators fairly simply because they were just level 8, and we free Hope.
I can see how you avoid looking at me. Don't hold back.
She thinks she looks terrible, I just tell her she's fine. I really don't care.
We both know that's not.
Continuing forth from the prison, we meet up with Raphael.
Chattering children, the noise and the chaos of it all.
And then after failing the roll and barely getting it 3rd times the charm, we convince Yrgir to stand with us against Raphael. And then I did not know that using that ability with Hope would get her killed. But anyway, we kill everything. I was able to get the Laughing Scroll off on Raphael, and after I got the Laughing Scroll, the fight became fairly simple, because he was just laying there on the ground for 1/3 of the fight. After his final attempt to try to do anything, he started his next turn in Cloud of Daggers, and as soon as he tries to do anything, me and Gil both pop off Backlash, which finishes the fight. Then heading back to an underground tunnel, we talk to a door.
It is rife with magic.
And we do convince the door to open up for us.
Vessel brimming with blood. Walk in blood.
And it tells us to walk in blood. So we continue forth, we get into an ambush. And after fighting most of the way through the ambush, we end up at the very end of the fight. And this guy decides that he's just gonna one-shot my whole squad. So we do it again, but this time we get lucky rolls, crit him, and kill him in basically 1 turn. Continuing first, we have another door that we're talking to, but this one, I just put a random amulet in it, shove it in there, and it opened us up for us. Continuing forth down here, we meet up with Orin doing some sort of ritual at the bottom.
It lets the tyrant live and comes crawling into Baal's sanctum instead.
After she starts doing some enchantment or whatever, she changes into her real form, which is disgusting. And she has this unstoppable aura, which makes her basically take no damage. So the first go around of this fight goes terribly. We basically get destroyed. But the second go around does go very easily because we get some good rolls off and I just spam abilities. And notice that when she attacks, Unstoppable goes off of her. After she tries to jump away, Shadowheart gets a reaction kill on her. Then we do a little bit of cleanup. We steal Orin's knife. And the stone within the knife as well, of course. And we free the child.
You came for me.
So after that, we go back to Baldur's Gate. We meet up with Adriel here, and she thinks I'm a part of the Hag. And we see Marina here. We understand everything she says. So we end up killing all of the puppets and healing her after each puppet to help her stay alive. After killing the puppets, this guy,
That's annoying.
it was him the whole time, so I saw him who is the main character of the story and kill him. After having a quick chat with Marina, she tells us that the Hag is in Baldur's Gate.
And I have the means to do it. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by...
So we tell her that we're going to kill the Hag yet again. We find Captain Grizzly here. And apparently, Captain Grizzly here is the Hag in disguise. Not only is she the Hag in disguise, she has eaten a child and is pregnant with that child right now, as you can see here. So she disappears once again. We end up killing all of her minions. We follow her down into her lair, kill even more of her minions. And then we follow her even deeper, finally find her. We knock her out just to save the kid she ate that's inside her. We make Shadowheart save the kid. After that, we still have to kill some healing pots that revive Auntie Ethel. We have to kill her for the third time. And in the same turn, we are able to destroy the mushrooms that save her. After saving the kid, we realize it has brain damage and doesn't say a single thing. Then we go back to Marina, tell her about that we killed her finally for the third time, and she gives us a reward.
Thank you for killing Ethel.
Which we never use. After totally not forcing my way through this vault door here, after 30 minutes of trial and error, we head down the vault to see that apparently...
Hello, mouthful. We'll barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmother.
This is a mimic. And there's a guy inside of the mimic who literally destroys it. That is actually really cool.
There is no gold in here.
And then apparently we have Yahera right there. So we kill all of them as well. Just after Yahera left, we talk to Glitterbeard here, and he tells us if we get the gold that they stole, that he would give us a reward. So we say yes. We end up going to the back of the vault and lockpick the high security vault number 9. After totally getting a nat 20 in the first roll, we steal the armor. We talk to Yahira and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you there? And she tells us that it wasn't her and it was a mimic. And she was actually really not happy with us. That we accused her of stealing. We go even deeper into the sewers, force our way through another puzzle, and go even deeper into the sewers down here. After finding the fake Yahira, we end up in a fight with all of them as well.
But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the guild hall.
So we fight all of them as well. It was a decently rough fight, but nothing we couldn't handle. So after getting the gold back for the Glitterbeard, we give him his gold that was stolen, and he ends up giving us the key to the vault that we just lockpicked earlier. After seeing how beautiful Baldur's Gate City is, we head on over to the underground again, where they have a secret camp down here. We end up in another big fight, but we have so many allies, it's very easy. So after a quick fight, we go on over, talk to the leader of the Nine Fingers over here, and she ends up telling us that she's gonna help us with the final fight against the Absolute as well.
All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly.
So continuing forth, we find an elevator. We go down the elevator to see a dungeon, and a big one at that. And there are trapped vampires down here. And then we find Cassador just one door further. After fighting Cassador and all of his bats and whatever they are, this was actually a surprisingly easy fight. After killing everyone, we have Cassador here in the chest. Or the coffin. We end up killing him immediately, we really don't care about him. We use the staff to explode all of the vampires, and I mean literally explode them. Heading on out, we meet up with Olma, that's really mad that we killed all of the vampires. We do convince her that it was the only thing we could do with a natural 1.
People's thanks. When it is time for...
And she said she would help us fight against the Absolute. We tell Astorion we killed him. He wasn't really happy about it. So we head on over to the Baldur's Gate itself to fight Gortas. And we get a decently warm welcome as well, which is super nice. End up killing the guards at the front gate. Head on a little bit deeper after that. Kill all of those guards as well. And then it's time to fight Gortas. It was a pretty gimmicky fight, but after just exploding the things that would give him his shield, it was fairly simple. I feel like I was just very over leveled at this point. I was level 12, Gortas was level 9. So we easily killed him as well. And we have this sad sequence with Karlach.
I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay.
After the fight with Gortas, we continue forth, and apparently the brain has gone mad and has started changing all of the hosts of a parasite into mind flares. We go deeper to try and fight the brain and head on down. We go onto this boat to go even deeper into the cave itself. I think after washing ashore and the boat crashing, we continue forth. The brain tries to control us yet again.
It is here.
After meeting up with the brain, we tell him he has no control over us.
You think you know why you are?
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
So we do exactly that. We try to use the stones. I get one successful roll here. It looks like we're actually able to do something with the stones, but after failing a roll of 99 difficulty class, we have no chance. Our Mind Flare Emperor friend teleports us away to live to fight another day. After joining up with him, we let him eat a brain of a Githyanki to get a little bit stronger and get his memories. After heading back out, we meet up with our friends.
You're late, friend.
And then these are all of the friends that we have recruited over the time that are going to help us in this fight. A little bit further, they're waiting for us at the entrance. We decide to go all out, say hello to their face, and then just kill them right in front of them. After going through the whole temple, we finally find the brain. Gale mentions that he wants to use the bomb inside of him, so we just say yes for an easy win. So after teleporting us out, he climbs up the whatever that's called. He goes to the top, and then he makes a magic knife. He stabs it into his chest and explodes everything, and we win the game that easily. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it that easy on myself. So we tell Gil to not explode. We take a fight. What we do in this fight, we do it very easily. We just summon everything that's available to us, which are so many friendlies. After summoning and everything, we basically just walk past all of them. We go straight to where the brain is, and the brain didn't really put up much of a fight. We basically kill it in one turn. After that, we tell the Emperor to make the brain destroy itself and all of the temples. They're finally putting everything to an end. We have a few words with our good friends.
What the? Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
And then Karlach's heart, or engine.
Engine's finally cooked.
Held on just long enough. So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best.
It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends.
I did not have it in me to let her die.
And I saw...
So in the end,
Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea.
in the end, I decided to go with her to hell, just so that she could stay alive.
I thought I knew. I thought I knew. But you... All right. All right. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer. Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
It is over. For now.
If you made it this far, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. There's definitely more on the way.